The video you're about to see in this is quite important because, in my opinion, it sort of like puts a magnification on the world that we live in today. All right? But let me just tell you this. I've been a bit sick these last few days, broken sleep, hardly getting any sleep, snotty. It's not been a very good sight. But what I have been doing over the last few days is seeing and saving what's been going on in the alien and UAP world. It's absolutely crazy. We've got the Boogosphere, the 3-Eye Atlas, UFOs, aliens. It's like, and so next week I'm going to be covering this as much as I can because I've got to clear my mind and filter through the rubbish, okay? But I really felt like I had to talk about this specific story today. This came out yesterday, all right? And it originally came out on the New York Post. Now, the New Jersey drone situation, it's solved. Problem eradicated, okay? We now know what it is. Listen to this. So, quickly listen to this. A private company at a high-powered army conference demonstrated a unique aircraft at the event and allegedly took responsibility for setting off last year's drone and UFO pandemonium in New Jersey, a source told the Post. He says, "You remember the big UFO scare in New Jersey last year? Well, that was us." An employee of the unnamed contractor claimed to a small group after the demonstration, according to the source who was invited to the summit. All right, here's the video. Let me just show you the video. So here it is. You're telling me that that's the New Jersey drones. Now, right, I'm calling BS on this, man. There's a few ideas that I have that suggest why this person said this. One, it's marketing genius, right? You've just created this craft, this manned craft. And you want to get the sales up. So you think of the most spectacular drone event in history, right? And you say, hey, that was us. Right? I'm going to show you some videos of the New Jersey. You probably know. But I'm guessing that the comment was to the general public. The general public that heard about these things in New Jersey. Oh, yeah. It was these drones or something, right? Right? And not catering to the people that actually follow the real news on this and kept their finger on the pulse on a daily basis about this. Looked into the videos of these drones, the actual New Jersey drones, right? Because you can't tell me that this thing here, this is almost laughable. Look how it's rocking as well. Look how it's swaying. It's swaying around like a drone. Look at the state of this thing down here. This New Jersey drones was 6 months ago, around about there. Maybe a bit more now, was it? Let me just show you some New Jersey drone footage.
It's really cute.
And it's huge.
It's so big. It looks so much closer in person.
Yeah, my camera doesn't do... It looks like a spaceship, right? Like, that doesn't look like a drone, right?
Are you telling me that this here... Come on! Now, he may have been saying that jokingly. He may have been... So, there's the... He might have been joking. And it's been taken way out of context, right? And he's now regretting it. And he's now in trouble, saying, why have you said this? Do you not understand how much trouble you're in now? You've just literally claimed to be so responsible for the New Jersey drone situation. You're saying that this thing here, flapping about... is the New Jersey drone?
That looks like a spaceship.
Who are you trying to kid? And then also in the post, a bit further down, it says like some onlookers were talking about it, and they said this. They said it feels like it's a UFO because it defies what you're expecting to see. They said, adding there was an uncanny valley feeling when watching it quietly motor through the sky. Quietly motor through the sky.
It's like a small plane. It really is like a small plane.
Yeah, it's like a small plane, love. This drone thing isn't. This thing isn't. Look.
Drone. The heck?
And then, but because you've now stated that those New Jersey drones is your tech, right? Well, okay. So you're in Denmark as well then, were you? You're in Denmark, right? Look at the Denmark drones. Look, here's one. Close-up footage of UAP over Aalborg, Denmark. It's the exact same thing. So you're over in Denmark as well, were you? Oh, come on. I'm sorry I'm a bit passionate about this. But what I'm saying is, like, if this person claiming this wasn't joking and is legit suggesting that that thing there, what they've whipped up, is the New Jersey drone, they must think that the majority of the population, especially the people over New Jersey, are dumb as shit. And here's what. Okay, I know what your question is. Here's your question, right? Why didn't they say it? If it's a private play, like a private company, why didn't they just say it? How do they get authorization? All this sort of stuff, right? Okay, good question. I'll answer it. The company was in the air over the Garden State in November 2024 to test out their capabilities. The contractor's employee claimed to the source, adding they were not required to disclose their activity to the public because of private government contract. Right. Okay. So, why also then are all of these only at night? All of the drone... But you're allowed authorization to fly over the general public, by the way, to test capabilities. Wouldn't you test capabilities over an open field? Over an open field? Wouldn't you? No, just do it over buildings. It's fine. We need to make sure that if it does crash, like, how many people or buildings will it take out? Is that what you're testing? Right? Oh, no. Not just the buildings and the general public, right? Let's also see if it will go over Monmouth County Naval Weapons Station. Let's see if you can get a few of those testing their capabilities around weapons stations. Yeah? Or maybe Trump's golf course? Maybe that. Right? We've got Morris County, Monmouth County, Hunterdon County, Somerset County, Sussex County, Passaic County, Bergen County, Warren County, Essex County, Burlington County, Camden County, right? Near reservoirs and power lines, testing your capabilities. Mate, come on now. Come on. Right, because this is the other thing that's on my mind as well. Let's just say, for argument's sake, they are actually suggesting that the New Jersey drones were them, right? Which we can clearly see it's not, right? We can clearly see it's not. But let's just say they are. That's really bad news for someone, maybe the government or whoever, to say, hey, you need to tell the general public that tech that you've got was the New Jersey drones. It's annoying because when we're on this fight for disclosure, things are being covered like that. Don't worry, it was just us. Three Eye Atlas, we haven't seen the pictures yet. Don't worry, we'll get them to you. It's like a cover-up of the New Jersey drones, a cover-up of the Denmark drones, a cover-up of the Three Eye Atlas, right? And then we've got the Louis Elizondo thing going on as well, which I'm going to be maybe covering next week. I've got a lot to cover next week. Right, this bit here, right? When it turned, you almost completely lost sight of it, the source said, of the roughly 30-minute demonstration in controlled airspace of Fort Rucker. Now look, which is why I think people were seeing this up in the sky and why there were reports of people seeing it and saying it disappeared. How convenient. That just sounds like damage control to me, right? Because there were people saying it morphed, it changed, it disappeared. Can you honestly see this thing flapping about in the sky? Right? This thing Can you, in any way, can you imagine this thing appearing like it's going to disappear in the sky? In any angle? Worm's eye, bird's eye, side view, flapping about left, right, centre, willy-nilly. Can you see this thing disappearing? Morphing? No. No. I'm sorry I'm a bit irate today, okay? I'm sorry. I've got to be honest with you. I think that I'm a little bit... I'm not irate. I'm passionate, right? What it is I've been seeing so many things at the moment. And my mind with the alien and UAP content at the moment, not content as in like me, creator content, but the stuff being sent to me, things being talked about, the Louis Elizondo thing, which I'll get into. It just seems like layers of cover up. It's like 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. Or is it 2 steps forward and 3 steps back? Sorry. It just seems like we get there and then there's a pushback. And then we get there and there's a pushback. And I've seen it in comments before where people say, Ben, I've been following this for 50 years. We were promised disclosure 50 years ago. Are we just is this going to be what's going to happen year after year after year after year? Just damage control, throwing dirt into the water just to muddy it up, confuse you, right? But the question is, why are they hiding it? If they're strongly suggesting that that's actually that is it. That was the New Jersey drones. Don't get it twisted. That was us. There's so many questions about it as to why you would choose these specific areas to test out tech, right? And why it doesn't look like anything we've seen before in New Jersey and Denmark, right? They don't look anything like these things. So I'm going over and over and over again, right? I'm sort of going around in circles now, but I wanted to show you that because it's annoyed me. And so this is one of the reasons why next week I'm going to be taking what I've seen over the last few days and I'm going to be making a video on each one. They might not be long videos, but they might be just sort of like quick. Here's what I found out about the Three Eye Atlas. Here's what I found out of the Boogosphere. Here's what I found out about X, Y, and Z. Just to try to calm my mind down because there's so much of an influx of data right now and it's hard to keep up with. So if it's difficult for me to keep up with, like the people that are like the casual viewers or people I might not be the only one who's a little bit overwhelmed with all the stuff going on at the moment. So I want to cover it for you. And don't worry, of course there's going to be still ghost, paranormal, freaky deaky reactions, okay? There's going to be. But I am again away next week. So I've got to do as best as I can Monday and Tuesday to get you videos, but I'll be back up. Right, doesn't matter. Anyway, tell me what you think. Is this damage control? Were they actually the New Jersey drones? Is he telling the truth? Am I just getting it mixed up here? Am I seeing something that other people aren't seeing? Whatever. I don't know. You let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.